What's up, what's up? Welcome guys. Welcome back to another live. We've got another event going on today in VATSIM. Let's go ahead and start briefing this. So we've got the Great Escape event on VATSIM. These 4 airports here along the Cape are all going to be staffed. Most of them are, I think all of them are smaller class Delta airports. The original plan for today was to take the Bonanza out around the Cape and just hit up all the airports that we can, but unfortunately the weather's not looking too great out there right now. This is what it's looking like over there around Cape Cod. So mostly IFR. So we're going to take the Citation now from DCA in Washington, D.C., and we're going to fly IFR up to Nantucket, Alpha Charlie Kilo. So that's going to be the plan for today. Here's a look at our route. We'll be doing the Suki, it's actually the Suki 5 SWANN transition. And then here's the rest of it here. We're going to be cruising today at flight level 450. It's going to be about an hour in the air. And of course we're back in the Citation CJ4, November 84 Golf Charlie, and we're parked at Signature here at DCA. Plane's been loaded with fuel, and we're ready to get started. Let's jump inside and start setting up. Hopefully I've got the whole chat situation figured out now with Restream. They do have a Windows app that I downloaded, so the chat is now kind of superimposed on my screen here in the simulator, so I'll be able to keep up with you guys this time and not have to jumble back and forth between windows and such. So I think the system I've got working now is going to work good for me. So we'll see how it goes for this flight. And let's go ahead and power up. Batteries coming on. Emergency lights are armed, standby flight display on, and avionics 2 dispatch mode. Alright, I already forgot the CJ4. Where do I put it in my GPS position? Oops. Where do I put in? I can't believe I forgot how to do this. Why am I not seeing it? There it is. Alright. Let's clear this and let's go ahead and start up one of the engines since we are running off the battery. Let's get our beacon and nav light on. And we'll start up the right side first. Line guy says we're clear out right. And 2. And 1. Ignition. And ITT. Alright, that looks like a good start. Let's get some AC on in here, and we'll program the FMS. I'm going to do this manually today. Usually I just load it straight off of SimBrief. Let's try it manually. So we're going to be doing DCA. And we're going to Nantucket. Alright, so let's go Bros. Next page, we're gonna go, it's gonna be the J42 to RBV. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? You made it, man. How you doing today, brother? To RBV, and it's going to be the Q43 to rifle. Let's see, Bros, J42 to RBV, Q43. No, it's 430 to rifle. Execute that, and then we're going to go to our departure arrival page. We're going to be flying the Suki 5 SWANN transition. I think we can expect runway 1. If that changes, we can go back and change it. We'll execute that. We'll go back, set up the arrival. The arrival is going to be the Depot 1, a rifle transition, and I'm not really sure what runway they're going to give us at this point. I think the winds right now over there are 220, so most likely ILS 24 is what it's going to be, but we'll wait on that. So let's go ahead and execute this. Let's go back to our legs page and just take a look at it real quick and make sure everything looks okay. Nothing's duplicated. Alright, that looks good to me. Let's go to our perf page. I'm doing well, Nicholas. Pretty good, man. Kind of tired, but overall feeling alright. A little disappointed that we're not in the little guys today. I really wanted to fly the Bonanza today around the Cape, but since the weather's IFR over there, we're doing something different as planned. So we're back in the CJ4, but I'm not too mad about that. My only complaint right now would be is that I'm tired. Alright, let's go to perf init. We're going to be cruising at flight level 450. 5 people on board and 150 pounds of bags. Let's grab the weather. So we want the weather for DCA as well as ACK. Just wait for the receive message here. And here's the current METAR for Reagan. So 21st of the month, 2352 Zulu, 320 at 6 are the winds. 320 at 6, no, I'm sorry, wait a minute. Yeah, 320 at 16, gusting to 6. 10 statute mile visibility, few clouds 7,000, few clouds 17,000, temperature 8, dew point -7, altimeter 2988. So we'll go back to our perf page, we'll go to takeoff and get our data plugged in here. So winds 320. Smoky Cop Car, yo, what's going on, man? No work today? Good to see you, man. Winds 320 at 16. OAT is 8 degrees Celsius and altimeter is 2988. We can expect to use ice today. Flaps will be 15 for takeoff, and here's our V speeds. V1 102, we're rotating at 103. V2 116, and VT is 140. We'll send that over to the PFD. And I think we are all set up to go here. Let's go ahead and start up the left side. Alright. Line guy says we're clear out left. And 2. And 1. Ignition. I've got to get a habit of looking up at the screen at the chat now instead of looking down at my phone. I've always wanted to learn how to fly the CJ4. Yeah, man, it's a cool airplane. It's not too hard, to be honest. It looks kind of complicated. There's buttons everywhere, but it's really not that hard. All right, ITT. No sir, never work on a Wednesday, says Smoky Cop Car. Cool, man. Do you have split days off, or do you get 2 days off in a row? Alright, that looks like a good start on the left side. We've got 2 good stable engines. We'll turn on our avionics. Climate control is already on. We are looking good. Let's run through some checklists real quick, and then we'll pick up our clearance. This was all stuff done before start. Battery switch on, emergency lights arm, standby flight, display switches on, avionics dispatch, parking brake set, wheel chocks removed, cabin door closed, passenger briefing, we'll do that shortly. Seatbelts secured, exterior lights, ICAS checked, FMS has been set up, climate control off, starting engines, we've done all this here. And before taxi, avionics is on, climate control set to norm, passenger signs, we'll get those on now.
May I have your attention, please? At this time, please
trims, we'll set it here in the middle of the green.
And no smoking signs.
And flight control, speed brakes and flaps. So let's test our flight controls. So aileron left, aileron right, elevator up, elevator down, rudder left, rudder right. And we'll test our speed brakes, make sure those are working, both sides are up, and our flaps. All the way down, working both sides, and then back up to 15 for takeoff. Trim, flight control, speed brakes, flaps, all done. Hydraulic pressure is in the green there. Anti-ice we don't need yet. Takeoff date has been confirmed. Avionics are checked, set. Altimeter, what was it, 2988? 2988, 2988, and 2988. Pressurization, there in the green. ICAS checked, aft divider doors, latch open, and we're ready to taxi. Let's go ahead and tune to the ATIS and grab our clearance. Now just 1 day off, the rest is free for all because there is no consistent scheduling. Got you, man. So how does that work? Do you pick days at the beginning of the week, or is it just come and go as you please? That sounds pretty interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and tune to the ATIS here at DCA. DCA ATIS is going to be on 132.65. 132.65. And let me make sure I did file my flight plan here on VPilot. I'm pretty sure I did. And we'll just refile it again. What time is it? Okay. Let's file. Let's do Alright, nothing coming in on the ATIS as usual, so let's go and pick up the text version. I'll read it to you. It's going to be DCA, ATIS information Bravo. Winds 32016, gusting 26, 10 statute miles, few clouds 7,000, few clouds 1708, -7, altimeter 2988. Visual, let's see, arrivals expecting Mount Vernon. Visual runway 1, landing and departing runways 1-4, multiple approaches being conducted to intersecting runways, use caution notams, numerous cranes in vicinity of the airport, bird activity in vicinity of the airport. R&P approach on request, read back all runway assignments and read back all hold short instructions. Operating mode C at all times. Taxiway and runway. On the taxiways and runways, do not enter prohibited airspace north of airport. Advise initial contact, give information Bravo. Alright, we've got Bravo. Let's go ahead and grab our clearance. I think the next guy up is going to be, I think we'll be contacting Baltimore approach for our clearance. We'll see what he says. Maybe he sends us over to DC Center, I'm not sure. 119.7. Baltimore approach, good evening, November 8-4 Golf Charlie.
November 8-4 Golf Charlie, Potomac approach, go ahead.
November 8-4 Golf Charlie's Citation CJ4 at signature at Reagan with information Bravo, and we're IFR to Nantucket Alpha Charlie Kilo.
Number 8-4 Golf Charlie, I don't cover Washington, so contact Potomac approach 119.85, they'll help you out.
119.85, thank you. November 8-4 Golf Charlie. Okay, 119.85 Potomac approach. $119.85. Potomac approach, good evening, November 8-4 Golf Charlie.
November 8-4 Golf Charlie, Potomac approach.
November 8-4 Golf Charlie, the Citation CJ4 at signature here at Reagan with information Bravo. We're IFR to Nantucket Alpha Charlie Kilo.
Citation 84 Golf Charlie, Potomac approach, clearance in the question number 1.
Standing by for Golf Charlie. Alright, so just waiting for our clearance.
American 2130, record taxi.
American 2130, runway. Blue 1 taxi via November Juliet crossing A4.
Runway 4 via November Juliet and crossing A4, American 2130.
I might need to scale up this chat. It's a little bit, text is a little bit small. Can't really read you guys' messages too well. Let's see, appearance. Let's see if I can scale this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Much better. My old eyes. Hopefully, if I'm able, we should get some nice views of our nation's capital on our way out of here. Just north of the airports where the...
Citation 84 Golf Charlie 450 in fast for directional flight. Can you accept 410?
Yeah, we can take 410 for Golf Charlie. So the White House, the monument will all be straight ahead. And then the Pentagon will be off our left side.
293, you directly see it.
Okay, so I guess he sent me the PDC instead of voice. Okay, so we're...
No worries, just let me know when you're there.
Let's see, transponder code's going to be 2130.
Maintain 3000.
Squawk 2130. We're going to be cruising flight level 410. I'd filed for 45, but that's alright. He approved our route just as we filed. We'll be doing the Suki 5 SWANN transition, and it's filed. Altitude restrictions maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 11985, so I guess it's with him. It is 11985. This message serves as your departure clearance. You do not need to reply to this message. Contact Potomac Approach on 119.85 with location on the airport assigned with assigned SID, current ATIS, and that's it. So SID and ATIS. So Snooki 5, Info Bravo. Alright, so we've got our clearance. Let's dial in 5,000 feet here.
Yeah, 323, contact Washington Center 133.739.
And we'll take a look at our departure plate before we take off here. And just run through it real quick. Also, let's set this to PPOS mode.
Delta 2174, descending 188, and information November.
Delta 2174, Potomac Approach, Washington, altimeter 2988, expect their Baltimore landing line.
Alright, so here's the Suki 1. I'm sorry, the Suki 5 departure, and we're going to be expecting runway 1, says here. Take off runway 1, climb heading 007 to intercept course 331 to Rev. At or above 1500 and at or below 220 knots. Then 310 to Bevel, 338 to Covto, 344 to Alex, then 050 to Dog, cross Dog at or above 4000, at or below 250 knots, then track 092 to Ferb, 091 to Suki, cross Suki at 5000, and then the rest of our route.
Yeah, 2 or 323, I told you contact Washington Center 133.72, good night.
So if we do get runway 1, we're going to be taking off here on takeoff runway heading 007. We've got prohibited airspace just north of the field here. That's, of course, our capital. That's where the White House is and the President stays. So as soon as we take off, we're going hard left turn to Bevel. And then Covto, Alex, Dog, Ferb, Suki, SWANN. So we've got to remember not to bust that prohibited, so as soon as we're airborne, we're going left turn to 331.
Credit 446, send and maintain 2,500.
2,500, 9.6.
Yeah, T46, turn right, heading 310.3 for inside.
Alright. Checklist. Exterior lights. We'll get our taxi on.
2130, airborne through 15.
Brakes, we'll test those on our way out. Nose wheel steering testing on our way out, and flight instruments, we'll check those on our way out. And the rest of the stuff here we'll do on the roll as well.
2130, Potomac approach, radar contact. American 2130.
Quick flow check, everything is on. It needs to be on.
Total 210, American 2130.
And we are in the non-movement area, so we can taxi up over there somewhere near taxiway Papa, and then we'll call for our taxi clearance. So let's release the brake, and we're going to test our brakes first. Brakes are working. Smoky Cop Car says, I was up in DC area last weekend. Beautiful area. Sweet dude. Yeah, I saw your pictures, man. Awesome. I was wondering what you were doing up there. Thought maybe you had moved. Cool, man. I love DC. DC's nice, man. I've been a couple times. I mean, even right there in the city, man, it's fun.
9446, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, 9446.
9446, continue the right turn to make it 350 port the Melbourne River insight.
Right turn 350.
Pretty sure we're allowed to move in here. If not, I'll get yelled at real quick. But I'm thinking we can taxi up over here. Alright, nose wheel steering's working left and right. Rudder bias. Yeah, I like DC, man. DC's nice.
Different site, United 446.
Yeah, 446, clear Mount Vernon visual runway 1.
Clear Mount Vernon visual runway 1, United 446.
Right, clear left, clear right.
Metro 1401's at the gate at DCA IFR with Romeo to O'Hare.
Metro 1401, Potomac approach, clearance under collision number 1, and Romeo isn't current, Bravo is current.
Okay, we're using this fly-by-wire. It says Romeo, but I will take Bravo. I'll give you a call back.
Alright, we're gonna stop right up here somewhere. Alright, we'll hold right here. This is where we'll call them. See if I got all the stuff here done in the checklist. Ice protection we won't need yet. Rudder bias is checked. Seats upright. Flaps are set. Speed brakes are down. Trims are set. Crew briefing. Let's do passenger brief for takeoff.
May I have your attention, please?
Crew briefing's been done. We briefed the departure procedure out of here.
Portable electronic devices.
TCAS. We're on TARA radar. We'll get our weather radar on.
At the 2174.
GA button.
Potomac approach 119.7. Good night.
Battery amps are good. Ice protection to go. We'll do that near. And pedostatics coming on. Exterior lights as required. ICAS is checked. 4 takeoffs are done. And let's call him for taxi. And Potomac approach, November 8-4, Golf Charlie's ready to taxi, Snooky 5, information Bravo.
Contact Water Center 133.7, you'll see it.
Who else is calling?
November 8-4, Golf Charlie, we're ready to taxi, Snooky 5, information Bravo.
Citation 4, Golf Charlie Renee 1, taxi via Kilo 5, Juliet, cross runway 4.
That's Kilo 5, Juliet, cross runway 4, to runway 1, November 8-4, Golf Charlie.
National Aircraft Washington natives information, Charlie's not current, wind 330 at 8, gust 17, altimeter 29 or
Alright, Kilo. It's going to be kind of this left turn here, then Kilo 5, right on Juliet down to runway 1.
Okay, Metro 1401's got Charlie now as well.
Roger. And Citation 4 Golf Charlie Squawk 2130.
2130 on the squawk. 4 Golf Charlie. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Totally forgot about our squawk code. 2130. And we are on TARA.
Departure, good evening, Delta 619 for Robert Bridge to Atlanta.
Delta 619, you're clear to Atlanta. View the approach to departure flash transition IFR, maintain 5000, flight 5036010. Departure Zoomy, squawk 2176.
Tony Cop's car says, I don't like the people, but the city and area itself is nice. Very rude area. Yeah,
That was Park 2176.
it's been a couple years since I've been out there, so I don't remember too much about the people, but I do remember the area being pretty nice, pretty clean.
The last part of your position got cut out.
Squawk 2176.
Okay, clear to Atlanta. Approach to departure, Thomas 5000, flight 360. Departure with you.
I think this is, alright, so this looks like Papa. I guess Kilo, we're going to swing it this way.
Only one, Delta 619, thank you very much.
Public approach, American 318, with the weather, pushback, ready to taxi.
American 318, runway 1, taxi via Kilo 2, Juliet.
Yeah, it's actually been a long time since I've been out there. Seems like a couple of years ago, but it's probably closer to 10 years or so. I was actually out there for work when I used to work for Swissport Cargo Services. I was out there doing some training. Alright, so Kilo to Kilo 5, right turn on Juliet, all the way down to runway 1. There's the Washington Monument over there.
Departure Delta 612, ready to push and start.
We're clear left, we're clear right, we're going right turn here, Kilo 5.
Delta 619, pushback on Kilo to 3 face off.
Pushback on Kilo face south, Delta 619.
And hard right turn here onto Juliet. We're clear left.
American 2130, contact Washington.
We're clear right.
3.72, good night.
Juliet all the way down to runway 1. Got an aircraft here on final. We've been cleared to cross runway 4. It's runway 4 here. We're clear out right and we're clear out left. We gotta remember not to bust into that prohibited airspace just north of the runway, so it's gonna be hard left turn direct to Revenge. I don't know how they pronounce that one. Hey, United A320, nice, greased it.
United 446, welcome to Washington, left unable.
We're clear left, we're clear right.
Citation 4 Golf Charlie, runway 1, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 1, 4 Golf Charlie. Alright, trim, flaps, all good, lights. Let's get our lights on. We're clear out right, high and low.
Departure Metro 1401 still holding for departure IFR clearance.
Metro 1401, I'm sorry about that. I thought I gave it to you clearance on the questions 1.
And departure transfer 46 clear the runway. We can take a spot just in front of us with that terrain.
United 446 cross the ramp today.
Alright, I see you runway 1010.
Thanks.
And we're waiting for our takeoff clearance.
Citation 4 Golf Charlie, runway 1, clear for takeoff, wind 330 at 8, gust 17.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, November 84 Golf Charlie. Alright, here we go. Winds are from the left, a little bit of crosswind correction with the aileron, and takeoff power set and achieved. Airspeed's alive, keep her on the runway, rotate. Alright, positive rate, gears coming up. And it's going to be a hard left turn. Alright, flaps up, climb power. Yaw damp's coming on.
Potomac approach, American 318 on Juliet, holding short runway 1, ready for departure.
American 318, hold short runway 1.
We'll continue to hold short runway 1, American 318.
Citation 4 Golf Charlie, radar contact, stay altitude.
Crossing through 1,500 for Golf Charlie.
Citation 4 Golf Charlie, climb, maintain 190.
Was that flight level 190 for Golf Charlie?
Sorry, that climb, maintain flight level 190.
Roger, flight level 190 for Golf Charlie.
Departure Delta 619 with Bravo, ready for taxi.
Alright, still hand flying for now.
Delta 619, mode Charlie, plug 2176.
Let's go heading mode. Oops.
Altitude.
Check out that remote Charlie now.
Sorry, we're going up to 19er now.
Delta 619, runway 1, taxi via Kilo, Foxtrot, Juliet, cross runway 4.
Alright, right to cough to.
Kilo, Foxtrot, Juliet, cross runway 4, Delta 619.
Alright, so heading, level change, and we're going to engage the autopilot. And we're going up to 190. Alright, why are we not climbing here? Level change. Climb thrust. Alright, there we go. Oh my goodness, falling behind here. I didn't think this departure would be so quick. Sorry, I can't give you guys the views out the windows right now. Frame rates are an issue right now as well. So
at 8,
what I could do to fix this.
Runway 1, clear for takeoff, American 318.
Man, I flew that departure kind of sloppy. Wasn't too bad, I guess. Alright. Let's go, direct dog. And my frame rates are terrible right now. Direct dog, execute, and we'll go to nav mode and continue up to 190. Man, I would really like to show you guys the nation's capital, but
Potomac 25 on 4 Delta Victor. We got the weather at Shannon. We're IFR.
fell behind the airplane. And then frame rates are an issue too, so it's not very easy for me to pan around. Alright, flight level 190 is in there. And we're on the departure. Alright, so we're through 10,000, lights can come off. Actually, you know what? We're through some clouds right now, so we'll keep those on until we
Your attention, please.
get a little bit higher.
At this time, please comply with the illuminated seatbelt and no smoking signs. Thank you.
Departure is 15 hold short runway 1, ready for departure.
Code 619, hold short runway 1.
Hold short runway 1, 619.
I'll go back and see if I just cleared the prohibited airspace, but we didn't bust it, so we're good. I'll show you guys what that looks like here in a second. I'm afraid to do it because my frame rates are already terrible.
Control American 884, question off please. Control it inbound. American 884, where are you at? DC.
So you can see the,
Clearance under question number 2.
I forget what they call it, the chicken trail, chicken poop, the little
Charlie Juliet Romeo via radar vector.
the dashed line there. So here's the prohibited out here, and there's another prohibited over here, and we just west of it.
Clear Culpeper, radar vectors, Mike Sierra, Quebec.
Not too bad overall though.
3000, squawk 3165, for Delta Victor.
We didn't bust, we're good.
3514 Delta Victor, read back correct, hold further, call me number 1.
I'll catch up with you guys here in a second in the chat. Let's see, where am I? Toasty, what's up Toasty? Don, hey Don, what's going on?
1401's ready.
Already in the suit, pray for that frame rate? Yeah man, need it, we're gonna need those prayers today. Sorry for the scrolling in and out, just trying to scroll through the chat and the simulators. Scrolling as well. Alright, I see blue skies up above. Pray to the frame rate god, says Don. Yep. Alright, we're through flight level 180 and we're leveling off at 190.
191, taxi via Kilo, Foxtrot, Juliet, cross runway 4.
Okay, Kilo, Foxtrot, Juliet, cross runway 4.
Altimeter, barometer to standard 29902.
Delta 619, wind 3030 at 8, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, Delta 619.
Yeah. Let's hope it smoothens out again this time, Don.
4 Golf Charlie, contact Washington Center 133.72, give minutes.
133.74 Golf Charlie. At least I can get around the cockpit okay. It's not unflyable yet.
25 will put out the Vic's ready to go at Shannon.
That sounds like my buddy Rob. 133.7.
3514 Delta
133.7.
Release the plane void if not occupied 01200.
Oh, overspeed, reducing power. Let's handle that first.
Frequency, now 01200.
Always forget that there's no auto throttle in this airplane, so. Alright, 133.72. DC Center, November 84, Golf Charlie, flight level 190.
Citation for Golf Charlie, Washington Center, hello, plan to maintain flight level 410.
Flight level 410 for Golf Charlie.
And a citation for Golf Charlie, actually, let's make that flight level 370, that'll be your max set.
Roger, flight level 370 for Golf Charlie. Alright, 37. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it up to 41.
Number 6191, runway 5 left, taxi via Bravo, the Raleigh altimeter 299.5.
Come on. You can do it. It's not registering my mouse wheel scrolling too well. Alright, we'll do that and flight level change and go back to climb power. And on our way up to flight level 370. Alright, bad frame rates, but flyable for now.
Southwest 551, I'm sorry, say again?
Say Rose during landing.
Southwest 551, right now the wind is at Raleigh 340 at 8, gust 19. I'm running the 5.
Don T says, what did the photographer say to the customer who complained about his prices? How come you don't have a backlight on?
Number 6191, absolutely no hurry. The wind 3.
Oh, so Don T says, what did the photographer say to the customer who complained about his prices? Those are the frame rates? Okay, got it, Don. I got it, Don. Surge, what's going on, Surge? How come you don't have backlighting on? Which backlighting? Here in the cockpit? We have it in day mode. Let's see. So if we go down here, if you turn it all the way up, it's day mode, which doesn't really turn on the backlighting. If you turn it down one click, there we go. There you go, Surge. I usually do like to keep them on.
American 2130, can expect the ILS runway 34 approach at Roanoke.
This is Rob, runway 34, American 2130.
American 2130, descent pilot's
Jump back up front here real quick.
Toss possession, maintain 12000.
Yeah, let's get our icing systems on. Gonna need those. Come on, frame rates, come back.
Washington Center, quick yard 5656. I'm gonna ask for 8 minutes out of the cabin. Quick yard 5656, for report back. I got it. Take my seat.
Thank you, Smoky Cop Car. Those likes do help the channel a lot, more than people realize. It takes one click, real easy. Praying to the frame rate gods.
Center number 6191 is climbing to 1,500 to 10,000. Runway heading.
Number 6191, thanks. Your radar contact, climb and maintain to level 250 and leaving 6,000, clear direct waves.
Up to 250 and after 6,000, clear direct waves.
It's got the crossover Bros. It's going to be left turn to Sticky.
Copy, good evening, Delta 619. We'll be coming through 16,000, follow 210.
Delta 619, Washington Center, hello, climb and maintain to level 360.
Oh, 360, Delta 619.
Oof, come on. Still flyable, not a complete halt on the frames quite yet. I think we're okay for right now. Is there anything I can close out?
Delta 2073, check no flight levels, coming up to 36,000.
Delta 2073, Washington Center, hold recycle transponders, squawk 0505.
0505 in the box, that's 2073.
Southwest 551, cross billet at and maintain 1, disregard.
Southwest 551, disregarded.
Good evening, Washington Center, American 318, flight level 190, direct SWAN.
American 318, Washington Center, hold climbing, maintain flight level 290.
Up to flight level 290, American 318.
American 2130, you're clear direct Monat, cross Monat at or above 3,800, and you're clear the ILS runway 34 approach. Report to Vinton at DB.
Hearing lots of pops and clicks in my audio as well.
WOTAP, cross WOTAP at 3,000, good azimuth 34 approach, next 130.
2130, thanks, and just a report then.
I can repeat that.
Report crossing Vinton, that's Victor India Tango.
Cross level 4, crossing base on next 130.
This is Simon, just go 185.
I feel like tacos hit the bell as well, says Smoking Cop Car. Oh man, you're gonna make me hungry, dude.
W185, contact New York approach 128.12. Good day.
Can't talk about food on this channel, man. I get hungry.
November 1, Mike Golf, descend pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot discretion down to flight level 240, Mike Golf.
Frame rates are improving slightly, I think. All that praying is working. Still a little bit choppy. Serge says, cool, just to see the buttons a little easier with the backlight on. Yeah, man, I agree. Don says, flying the B-58 from Orlando to Opelika. Awesome. It's my area, not too far from Opelika, maybe about 15 miles south of there. Enjoy, Don. The B-58, nice Baron. Love that airplane. We've got to fly that one more often here in the channel. The default Baron is pretty decent on FS20 with the working title Garmin mods.
Washington Center, Cessna, November 172, Delta Echo with you at 2000.
November 172, Delta Echo, Washington Center, hello, the Dover altimeter. It's 2985.
2985, 172, Delta Echo.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I was just closing Steam just to like save some frame rates and I forget that the sim runs through Steam. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, I think I saved it though. I think I hit cancel right in time. Oh my god, that would have been bad. Alright.
altitude.
All right, 1,000 to go. We're leveling off flight level 4. I'm sorry, flight level 370. Oh man, that would have been
DC Center
really bad mistake.
Well,
all right, it's improving. It's not as smooth as I'd like it to be, but it's improving. Woo.
And just the 1248, contact Potomac approach 119.85. Heard, approach, sorry about that.
So we never did our after takeoffs. Gear up, flaps up, throttles, yaw damp on, autopilot on, ice is on, pass lighting, maybe we can bring those off now, as well as our landing light. Pressurization is checked, altimeters are on standard. Cruise, we're going to let our airspeed build up to the bottom of the red tape, then we'll pull back the throttles. Pressurization is good, ice is on. Don't do that now, says Don T. Almost, man. Almost. I clicked exit on Steam and the little window came up and said, like, closing flight simulator or something. Or this will exit flight simulator. I clicked cancel as fast as I could. We're still up.
Metro 1401's with you at 17,000.
Metro 1401, Washington Center, hold climbing, maintain level 360.
360, Metro 1401.
Washington Center, Cessna, number 172 Delta, I got the field flight. Number 172 Delta, Echo, roger. Radar service terminated, squawk to maintain VFR, frequency change group today. Squawk VFR, frequency change group, 172 Delta, Echo.
Seems like clouds is the common suspect when I get really bad frame rates. But even when we clear the weather, it still stays bad, so I don't know. Right now though, I think it's 100% normal. Yeah, this is really good. So we're good to go. We can continue. Buttery smooth. As long as I don't exit out of Steam. By mistake, like an idiot. Alright, bottom of the red tape now. We're going to be reducing power to cruise. Let's bring it back to about 94, 95% N1. Let's see if that holds.
Friend 689, clear direct north of Oscar, Romeo, and Foxtrot. American 2190, the wind 31016, gust 24, runway 31, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land.
Directional, 479,
Washington Center Delta 447 is flying at 34,000, flight level 340, deployed class via mall.
Delta 447, Washington Center below recycle transponder, SWANN 0530.
Citation transponder 0530, Delta 447.
Yeah, Washington Southwest 5, we'd like to start down via the star subject.
Southwest 551, yes sir, descend via the Tackle 1 arrival, Raleigh landing north, the altimeter 29905.
Everything's looking good. Everything's in the green. Fuel's looking good.
Landing north. Southwest 551.
Duty Center, United Top 16, request IFR clearance to Kilo Charlie Lima Echo.
United 1216, contact Potomac approach 119.8.
That's affirmative, Don. We're flying to Nantucket. Alpha Charlie Kilo.
American 2130, thanks. Clear to land runway 31.
There is an event there in the Cape Cod area going on in VATSIM right now, so there's a few Class Deltas that are going to be staffed over there. Originally the plan was to fly the Bonanza VFR around the Cape and hit up as many of the airports as we could, but the weather over there was IFR, so we had to change plans. And so we're doing flying the CJ4 from DCA into Nantucket.
Was that 0514?
Affirmative.
Roger, 0514 squawk.
Bloomberg 6191, descend via the CAPS 3 arrival, Washington landing north, the altimeter 29901.
Descend via CAPS 3, we just picked up Charlie 6191.
Looks like that weather is
November 8-4 Golf Charlie, contact Boston Center 133.45. See ya.
133.45. November 84 Golf Charlie. See ya.
Delta 1038 crossing news.
All right, over to Boston Center.
News at 270, Delta 1038.
Watch Picard 5656, Rebecca coming.
Right there.
Boston Center, good evening. November 8-4 Golf Charlie, flight level 370.
25 Golf Charlie, Boston Center, descendant pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot's discretion down to 240. November 8-4 Golf Charlie. Let's wait a little bit longer. Let's wait till we're maybe over Creel or so, and then we'll start working our way down to flight level 240.
And then Alpha 16 Kilo, Golf Center, so I'm maintaining 10,000.
10,000, Diamond Alpha 16 Kilo.
Don says, think we're going to land at Opelika and then continue down to Nassau if I have time tonight. Awesome, man.
Boston Center, Diamond 901 Alpha is...
And the Baron, I think it's probably like about a 40-minute hop from Opelika over to Nassau.
Number 16 Kilo, I can't give you 18,000 for the altimeter currently. Do you want 1,700?
Maybe even a little bit less than the Baron. We did it once in the beach in the
I'll take 200.
and the Bonanza. Doing about 150. No, I think I think we did do it. We did do it in the Baron. It took about 40 minutes if I remember right. We were flying out of Miami International.
355. How far are you from your top of descent?
I think there was an event there that day or something, so I chose MIA instead of Opelika or my home airport.
Descent in here, so if they want to
TMB.
go for that.
Miami Executive.
Alright, Gemma Jet 355 is going to maintain 1,000.
I think it took about 40 minutes. 45 minutes or so to get there. If I'm remembering right. I could be wrong on that.
Center, Diamond Alpha 1 Kilo, Big Go to 00.
Say again?
Diamond Alpha 1 Kilo, Big Go, flight level 200.
150 Kilo, time maintain, flight level 200.
maintain follow 200-160.
Got a 323, turn left, direct Fran.
Alright, turn left, direct Fran, United 320.
Got a 355, contact New York approach 128.12, good night.
See here that weather's
355.
starting to clear the area, but still, a majority of the area is still marginal VFR, and we've got some IFR here at Martha's Vineyard, and I forget which airport this is here. Cape Cod Gateway Airport? I think there's a different name for that airport, if I'm not mistaken. So that weather's moving out east to the northeast. Let's start briefing this arrival plate. It's going to be the Depot 1 RNAV. So we're doing the rifle transition. It's rifle, then to Depot. Expect to cross Depot 11,250 knots. Then to Condon, Saldi.
And then a 323, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, United 320.
Alright, let's start making our way down to flight level 240.
Delta 1038, Boston, welcome.
Actually, no, we'll wait a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in here in the autopilot, but we're not going to engage just yet. This thing gets down real fast, so. Make sure our altitude and speed restrictions are set up here for the arrival.
901 Alpha Boston,
1,000 at Depot. So that's what our TOD should be calculating for. So just before rifle, we'll start making our way down, unless he tells us otherwise.
Hey, Roger, sir.
Don says, okay, hold on, I missed one of your messages. Oh, Steven, what's going on, Steven? Good to see you, man. I just saw the weather radar and left you a comment in the Discord. Came in here, first thing I heard you talking about was the weather, LOL. Yeah, man, the original plan was to fly the Bonanza around the Cape there and just hit up all the Class Deltas, but due to weather, we're going in IFR in the CJ4. I was looking forward to flying the Bonanza tonight, though. Don says, yeah, I hopped from Tampa to Orlando in the Baron last night. It was about 40 minutes airtime. Sorry, every time I scroll on the chat here, it's going to scroll in the game as well. Got to figure that one out. Cheese Doge, what's going on? What's going on, Cheese? Doge. You're not Cheese Plays, are you? We've got two cheeses that are part of the family now. We've got a guy in here that goes by the name of Cheese Plays. Let's see, did I miss any other messages here? Serge said, good flight, bro. See you soon on USA Flying Cup flights. Yeah, Serge. You know it, man. We've got one coming up this week, don't we? I should be able to make that one, I think, this weekend.
Welcome 671, the Portland altimeter 2944.
First one.
Cheese Plays gave me the shout out. Awesome, Cheese Doge. Thank you, Cheese Plays. The cheese crew. Welcome aboard, guys.
Approach, diving out, center diving out for 16 kilo, can up the altimeter, please.
Alright, let's start descending.
160.
Let's
Stand by for that.
we'll do vert speed mode.
Let's do the month is dinged altimeter 2952.
Reduce power.
Center 5, you think push time out for 16 kilo.
Alright, down to flight level 240 now. And center November 84 Golf Charlie's vacating flight level 370.
84 Golf Charlie, thanks.
Good evening, boss. Center American 318, flight level 290 with instructions to cross noon at flight level 270.
Center 318, boss, center up to the party.
Oh, yeah.
The cheeses go good with the Piz pizza. Oh man. Food is got to be one of my favorite things in the world. It gets talked a lot. It gets talked about a lot here in the chat. I'm always hungry.
It's going to maintain flight level 230.
Down to 230, that's 1038.
Charlie, Echo, Echo, Zulu X-ray, connect Montreal Center on 128.77, good night.
12877, thank you for your service, good night.
Alright, pressurization looks good. As we work our way down. Descent checklist, pressurization, ice is on, altimeters, not yet, exterior lights, not yet. We're all good there.
Number 84 Golf Charlie, cross depot at a maintain 1000, the Cape altimeter 2952.
2952 on the altimeter, and we'll cross depot at 1000 November 84 Golf Charlie. Two ready to go here on standby. Once we get below flight level 180, we'll switch over. This one we'll just start setting up now so I don't forget. 2952. Three times.
Number 901 Alpha, verify your altimeter 2992, clear out flight level 205.
We'll level off here at flight level 240, and then at our top of descent marked here on the MFD, we'll engage VNAV mode and let the airplane take us down to cross depot at 11,000. 1,000 to go, leveling at flight level 240.
November 01 Alpha, just verify your altimeter set to standard. I'm showing you at flight level 205.
Roger, I'll fix that. 901 Alpha.
Thank you. Delta 1038, descend via the robot 3 arrival, runway 27, transition to Boston altimeter 2954.
2954, descend via robot 3 27, Delta 1038.
So what I'll do is I'll start plugging in 11,000. And just before we hit that TOD, we're going to push the VNAV button. I'm going to slow it to 250 before we get to that point. Steven says, what's your ETA tonight? We should be on the ground at about 20 minutes or so. Steven. 20 to 25 minutes. We're not too far away. Alright, continuing to slow to 250 knots. Basically 2 more waypoints to go, Steven, and then we'll see which approach they give us. Alright, 250 knots, and we're coming up on our TOD. We'll go VNAV.
With the runway 27 transition, American 318.
Is engaged. As soon as we intercept the path, it should start descending. Ever fly into Wichita, Kansas in FS 2020? I have not done. I think I've done it a few times in P3D. I don't think I've ever done it in FS 2020. I have not done it in FS 2020. I'm going to write it down though. Alright, we can see here the V path coming in. We're about to intercept. And now we're going to work our way down to 11,000 to cross depot. And we're going to have to reduce power. Start killing the music as we start this approach. So it looks like most of that weather has moved off to the east. I'm not sure what live weather here in the simulator is going to reflect, but let's see what KACK is showing.
Better Alpha 1, go step away for a minute.
Sure, just let me know when you're back.
Low IFR. This is going to be interesting. Winds 210 at 14, so we can probably expect the ILS 24. 5 statute mile visibility, mist broken at 300, overcast at 8,000. Broken at 300. Let's see if we do the ILS, what the minimums are for runway 24. Oh man. It's close. 247, and they're reporting that lowest cloud layer there at 300 feet. So this is going to be a close one, guys. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. As soon as we break out at 300, if we don't see that runway right away, we've got to go missed. I'm scared. Let's brief this now. I'm pretty sure that this is what they're going to give us. So the ILS runway 24 there at Nantucket. Frequency 109.1. We've got 6,303 feet of runway. Approach course 241. Touchdown elevation 47.
Second 20, Boston Center on frequency.
Nantucket Tower is going to be on 118.3. We're going to go, they're probably going to send us over to approach first.
Okay, lower back, thank you.
Welcome back.
So OBOOB at 2,000, waves at 1,600. Waves will be our final approach fix. After waves, it's down to yiv up at 600. And then all the way down. Minimum's 247.
American 2180 Boston Center.
And if we have to go missed, we're climbing to 2,300 on ACK VOR DME 240 radial to UFTAC intersection and hold. So pretty much straight out to UFTAC and then hold and up to 2,300. Alright, that's been briefed. We're below flight level 180 now, so let's switch over our altimeter. 2952. 3 times. Instrument landing coming up. Yes, Don. It's going to be all the way down to minimums pretty much. Oh, come on, you can handle it. I'm going to try. It's been a while since I've done like a real one like this down to minimums. So it should be interesting. We'll see if the weather's even accurate in FS 2020, because half the time it isn't. That could make it even more interesting. Maybe we'll break out sooner than we expect to, or maybe we just won't see the runway at all.
Approach 133.0, good night.
3030, about 1038, good night.
I need you in the right seat, Don. Alright, I'm gonna plug it in down here. And if anything, I just may end up asking for it if that's not what they give us. So let's go to our departure arrival page around the Depot 1 rifle. We're gonna do the ILS 24. Alright, nice. Saw the... Alright, that looks good. Alright, landing data. Yeah, that's another thing we have to do here. Let's go to our perf page. Approach.
Silver 8 Fox Golf Charlie, Conrad job off and approach 133.75, good night.
Winds 210 at 14.
Boston approach 133.75, good night.
133.75, November 84 Golf Charlie.
American 2180 Boston Center.
133.75.
Altitude
Alright, 1,000 to go, leveling off at 11,000. Did I get that frequency right? 13375, or was it 12375? Let's try it. I don't know if it was center or approach either. Center, November 84 Golf Charlie over Depot 11,000.
November 84 Golf Charlie, Boston approach. Flight present heading. The Cape altimeter 2952 to 75,000.
Present heading and down to 5,000, November 84 Golf Charlie. Alright, so let's go to heading mode.
November 84 Golf Charlie, fly heading 090.
090 on the heading, 84 Golf Charlie.
November 4 Golf Charlie, formation Juliet currently in Nantucket.
Roger, we'll let you know when we have Juliet, 4 Golf Charlie. Alright, down to 5. Alright, we've already briefed the approach, minimums, fuel transfer didn't use, lights, ice, we'll keep all that on. Let's get on our landing light and tack signs.
May I have your attention, please? At this time, please comply with the illuminated seatbelt and no smoking signs. Thank you.
Okay, wait a minute, let's go vert speed. Okay, VNAV off, and then flight level change. There we go. Still wants to stay on. Vert speed. There we go. Alright, approach, flaps, passengers, seat belts, pressurization. Alright, we're all good there for now.
November 4 Golf Charlie, am I heading 100?
Heading 100, 4 Golf Charlie. Okay, information Juliet.
November 4 Golf Charlie, contact Boston departure 126.10.
126.1, November 84 Golf Charlie. See if this guy gives us the ILS. Approach November 84 Golf Charlie, descending through 7,500 for 5,000, heading 100.
November 84 Golf Charlie, Boston approach, good evening. Expect the visual approach runway 24, the Cape altimeter 295, 2 inches, like a different approach.
Yeah, any chance we get the ILS for 24, 84 Golf Charlie?
You can expect that.
Thank you, sir. We'll expect the ILS 24, November 84 Golf Charlie. I do have real world weather on, right? Okay, I do.
Boston departure.com 69 is coming out of Nantucket level 2000.
Altitude. 69, Boston departure radar contact, climb maintain 4,000, clear direct freight. I'll have higher for you in a little bit.
Alright, out 1,000 feet, we're leveling off at 5,000, we're heading 100. Looks like the ceiling lifted a little bit now. I'm showing, instead of low IFR, I'm showing IFR. That lowest cloud layer is at overcast at 500, Don. So not quite as low, which makes me a little bit more comfortable. Altimeter 2952, we've got that in there. A little bit of healthy fuel will keep you alive, says Steven. That's true, man. 100%. I was actually supposed to fly in real life this morning. It's been almost 2 months now since I got my PPL, and I've not been able to fly because I've not been able to book the airplane with my flight school. It's been taken all these weeks, and I was finally able to book the airplane for this morning, and of course the weather was crap. And it was close. It was too close to call. I had to end up canceling it. Ended up being a nice day after all. But can't chance it. Like you said, healthy fear is good.
Right, 65 Golf Hotel Boston, approach, good evening, expect the visuals.
So I had the airplane reserved this morning from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It was storming when I woke up at 6. It was supposed to clear up, and then the storms were supposed to be back. Another wave of storms was supposed to come around 2 p.m. or so, so a little window there for me to fly, but I just didn't want to risk it. You never know when those storms can pop up anywhere. Especially wasn't going to go down the Marathon, which was my original plan, so I'm not going to fly down to the Florida Keys where there's not many options to go if I'm unable to land at Marathon or the weather starts to surround me, so definitely not going to chance it.
8,000.69.
Stefano, good to see you again, man. Bueno, bueno. E2.
Right, 4 Golf Charlie, turn right, heading 120, vector for sequence.
Heading 120, November 84 Golf Charlie. I mean, it looks pretty clear right now from the look of this, so I don't know what's up with the live weather here in FS 2020. I don't think we're going to get the excitement we had hoped for. That's the airport right down there, so I don't see any overcast at 500. There's an aircraft flying over the coast there. I do have live weather on. We're supposed to be fixing that. Well, I thought they were supposed to fix it on the last update. Apparently not. But apparently Asobos said they were working on it to fix it, to make it more accurate. On this next coming sim update, should be coming out pretty soon, so. Man, I really did kind of want to shoot the ILS, like for real, down the minimum, so it would have been fun. Good night, Stefano.
.com 69, contact Boston approach 118.
Buenas noches.
AT2.com 69, good day.
Alright, ice can come off. All of our lights are on. We're setting up for the ILS 24.
For 65 Golf Hotel, we'll actually just take the visual 24.
November 5 Golf Hotel, do you want the great point or just a regular visual?
We'll take the great point.
5 Golf Hotel, Roger, do you have, let's see, either Tuckanuk or the Muskegon Island in sight?
Yes, we got Tuckanuk in sight, 65 Golf Hotel.
Alright, 5 Golf Hotel, you cleared the Great Point Visual Runway 24.
Clear the Great Point Visual Runway 24 for 65 Golf Hotel.
Alright, 4 Golf Charlie, turn left heading 080.
Heading 080 for Golf Charlie.
November 5 Golf Hotel, when you start your turn to the east, traffic is going to be at your 11, 12 o'clock at 5 miles at 3. Correction, altitude indicates 3,000.
I copy the traffic, Golf Hotel.
4 Golf Charlie, contact Boston approach 124.0.
124.0 for Golf Charlie. Boston approach, good evening, November 8 for Golf Charlie, 5000 heading 080. Let's try 12405. Boston approach, good evening, November 8 for Golf Charlie, 5000 heading 080.
November 8 for Golf Charlie, Boston approach, left turn left heading 360, back to final, descend to maintain 2000.
Left 360 and down to 2000, November 8 for Golf Charlie. Oh, come on. There we go.
November 8 for Golf Charlie, are you unable to visual approach?
We could take the visual for Golf Charlie.
Okay, November 8 for Golf Charlie, roger, expect the visual approach.
Roger, we'll expect the visual 2 for Golf Charlie. Alright, we'll just do the visual since we can see the airport from here. I mean, no point. Let's go flaps 15. Approach, flaps, pass, brief. Let's do our landing.
May I have your attention, please? We will be
Seats,
landing
seatbelts.
shortly. Please turn off all port
Pass
doors,
lights are on.
cell
Pressurization
cables, secure luggage, and loose arms.
is checked. Before landing, gear, flaps, speed brakes, airspeed, autopilot, yaw damp.
Extend your headrest and fasten your lap belt and shoulder harness. After landing, please remain in your seat with your lap belt and shoulder harness securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop in the parking area. Thank you.
Did we ever get our V-speeds in? I don't think we did. Two 3015.
Altitude.
1000 to go. Temp 10. Altimeter 2952. Approach speed 113. VREF 106.
November 8 for Golf Charlie, turn left heading 270 on the rollout 3.12 o'clock, 10 miles, report in sight.
Left turn heading 270. What was that we were looking for 8 for Golf Charlie?
November 8 for Golf Charlie, it's Great Point.
I'm unfamiliar.
November 8 for Golf Charlie, it's the tip of the Nantucket Island.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll let you know when we have it in sight for Golf Charlie. Alright, so left turn 270.
Action November 8 for Golf Charlie, if it makes it easier for you on the roll over Nantucket Airport, 11 o'clock, 15 miles.
Roger, yeah, we'll call the field in sight. November 8 for Golf Charlie, thanks. Alright, I do see the field over there.
November 84 Golf Charlie, turn left on 220.
Left turn 220, 84 Golf Charlie. Let's wait till we get a little bit closer. It's kind of unrealistic. I can only see it because of the approach lights, the Mauser lights, which in real life you would not be able to see from this far out. So left turn 220. There's the field. We've got some traffic here at 12 o'clock. Let's wait till we get a little bit closer and then we'll call it in sight. One last little flow check here, and we'll do our before landing checklist once we're cleared. Lights on, gear and one notch of flaps to go. We're looking good. We're doing the visual for 2-4.
November 4 Golf Charlie, be Nantucket Airport, 12 o'clock, 8 miles.
Field in sight, November 84 Golf Charlie.
November 84 Golf Charlie, clear visual approach, runway 24, reduce the final approach speed.
Alright, clear for the visual 2-4 and we'll reduce speed, November 84 Golf Charlie. Alright, so let's bring down
November 84 Golf Charlie, thanks, contact tower 118.3.
landing gear down, over to tower, November 84 Golf Charlie, thanks. We're on 8.3.
Thank you. Good night.
And we're going to slow it down to, what was it, 113 for approach speed. Nantucket Tower, November 84 Golf Charlie on the visual, runway 24.
84 Golf Charlie, Nantucket Tower, number 2, traffic, beach, Bonanza, mile-and-a-half, final wind 25015, gust 22, runway 24, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land, runway 24, and we have the traffic in sight, November 84 Golf Charlie. Alright, let's slow it up for the slow aircraft in front of us. Let's go flaps full. We've been cleared to land runway 24, number 2. Alright, before landing checklist, gears down, flaps down, speed brakes are up, airspeed is, we've got it, autopilot, yaw damp to go. Alright, autopilot's away, yaw damp will keep on until we get a little bit closer. Square it off a tiny bit for this slower airplane. Should be good. I think we look okay on spacing. Let's just square it off just a tiny bit. I'll catch up with you guys on the ground here. I think I'm all caught up. Looks like good VFR weather to me, says Tom. Yeah, don't know what happened there. Smoky Cop Car says, I'm back in the chat. Sorry, I've been playing a game and watching Treem on the side. No problem, man. Here before we land. Anything cool off the windows, the beach? Alright, Nantucket ground is going to be on 132.5.
Good evening, Nantucket Ground. This is American 234 requesting IFR clearance to Boston Logan.
This guy's on the tower frequency.
Information, Julia.
You're with Nantucket Tower, who you called Nantucket Ground, and you should be with Nantucket clearance on 119.37. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah. 5 Golf Hotel, contact your on 32.5.
Ground, 65 Golf Hotel, good night.
Tower, good day, Piper, November 9864 Lima at Alpha, runway 24, ready.
Good VFR weather out here, man. Strange.
9864 Lima Nantucket Tower, fly runway heading with 25015, gust
It sounds like
runway 24.
they've been giving everybody the visual.
Cover the winds, cover the traffic.
Garmin Pilot's still showing IFR.
November 64 Lima.
I don't know who to trust.
4 Golf Charlie, traffic departure, ground your end.
Roger, looking for that traffic for Golf Charlie.
Kilo 7564 at Alpha, runway 24.
Okay, a little low and slow here, bringing in the power. Wind check.
25015, gust 22.
Speed's looking good, altitude is looking good. Start reducing power just a little bit. Get it closer to VREF.
64 Lima, contact Nantucket departure, good night.
Departures, 64 Lima, cheers.
Alright, power back to idle. Let's not get too floaty. It's not the biggest runway in the world, but plenty. Alright, speed brakes.
We're taking a Kilo 7564 Nantucket Tower, runway 24, line up lake. Can you just clarify your aircraft type for me, please?
We're going to go all the way down to the end.
Kilo 7564, we're Eurofighter. Okay, thanks. And also Roger, I'm saying Kilo 7564, but line up and wait, runway 24.
Nantucket departures, good.
Oh, let's not veer off the runway, trying to get the fancy views for YouTube.
We're 2180 Nantucket Tower, traffic departure, Brighter Alpha, wind 250 at 15, gust 24, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 247 on American
Welcome to Nantucket. Let's make sure we're all the way across on the other side of the line here. And we'll go over to ground after we clean the airplane up.
Number Tango Kilo 7564 flighting 230, wind 250 at 15, gust 22, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Alright, after landing.
Fly heading 230, number Tango Kilo 7564, clear for takeoff, runway 24.
What was that? Couldn't understand anything that guy said. Alright, after landing, speed brakes. Retract, flaps up. Pitot static is coming off.
We're Golf Charlie, contact ground 132.5, good night.
Over to ground, 4 Golf Charlie, good night. Ice is off, radar can come off. And exterior lights.
Number Tango Kilo 7564, you need to maintain below 250 knots.
After landing check was complete.
I just saw you going 340 there. You can contact Boston.
Over to ground.
Significant weather changes, the ceiling is now 400 feet.
Oh, see, now they're saying the ceilings are 400 feet. Oh man. Alright, anyways. Am I on the right frequency? 132.5. We are. And where are we going? I have no idea where we're going. Let's see. I guess just to the ramp. Let's see what they got here. General aviation parking. Is there a signature or Atlantic or any of those guys here? I don't know. I'm not sure it matters too much. Nantucket ground, November 8-4, Golf Charlie is clear of runway 24 at Echo, taxi to the ramp.
November 8-4, Golf Charlie, Nantucket ground. Good evening, Echo Juliet to the ramp. Have a great night.
Echo Juliet to the ramp, November 8-4, Golf Charlie. You have a great one. Alright. Nantucket. So Echo Juliet to the ramp. Where's Juliet? I don't see Juliet. Okay, so Juliet's gonna be our first left.
Sir, 935 Delta Alpha, Monitor Tower 118.3. Have a great night.
118.3 for 5 Delta Alpha, thank you.
Active sky shows IFR 2, says Don. Yeah, man, it's the FS 2020 sucks. Real world weather. Totally inaccurate. Should be IFR. DJ Gaming, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good morning, DJ Gaming. Buttery says Smoky Cop Car. Thank you, sir. It was pretty nice landing. All right, left turn here on Juliet. We got lots of airplanes here at the ramp today. Cool. Looks like the event's going well tonight. Left turn, Juliet, we're clear left.
American 2180 Nantucket ground. Good evening. Taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha and have a great night. Echo Alpha to
We'll go park next to that other jet down there at the end. FS 2020 needs to get rid of all these taxi lights in the middle of the taxiways as well. And the vehicles that do not care about airplanes. That guy's floating. Yeah, I think I see a jet down there at the end and we're going to go park next to him.
Nantucket ground.
Roger, Smoky Cop Car. I'll head over Discord as soon as we shut down the stream.
For Echo Papa, runway 24, taxi via.
Yeah, so we're gonna go park next to
Charlie
these guys
Echo,
over here.
Runway 15 on Echo.
Runway 24 via Charlie Echo cross runway 15 at Echo with a boarding Alpha.
Is there room on the other side of that citation? I think there is. We're clear right. The King Air.
And remember, for Echo Papa, the airport is under IFR condition of VFR.
Confirm VFR for Echo Papa.
He probably has his manual weather set. Understandable. Alright, line guys. Tell us to keep moving forward. Parking brake. Lights coming off. Oh wait, did I put that too far down? No, I didn't.
Runway
That's right.
24.
Parking brake set. Everything's off. Your guys' limo awaits here outside of the FBO. They've got cookies inside the FBO as well if you want to grab a couple on your way out. Enjoy your stay at Nantucket. Yep, Smoky Cop Car is right. DJ Gaming, you're not supposed to advertise your channel on here. I will go ahead and check it out, but in the future it is part of the rules. No ditches to hit though, says Don. Yes, lucky us. Nantucket very active this evening. Alright guys, that's it for me. Do we have another event tomorrow? Let's see. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule. Our impromptu schedule. I think there is another event tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday? Alright, yeah, the ZFW presents the D10 Delta Staff Up. So again, another event tailored to accommodate GA aircraft. Where's this guy going? This is going to be tomorrow, April 22, 2300 Zulu. 23 minus 4, so 1900 local, 7 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time if you're here in the US on the East Coast. 7 p.m. Let's see, 7 p.m. That might be in between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So between 2300 and 000 Zulu, we'll be flying some, hopefully the Bonanza tomorrow. We'll do the Bonanza and fly around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Wait, is that Dallas area? I think that's Fort Worth. Anyways, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 airports there underneath the Bravo that are all going to be staffed up, class Deltas. So, hope to see you guys tomorrow between 2300 and 000 Zulu. You guys have a great one. I think we're going to be, what do you guys say, what should we fly tomorrow? Should we do it in the Bonanza, the Cirrus? What other options? We did a flight recently in the Mooney, so let's switch it up. Bonanza or Cirrus? What do you guys think? Those of you who are still in the chat. Should we do the Beechcraft Bonanza G36 or the Cirrus SR22 for tomorrow's flight? Stream is incredibly laggy for Smoky Cop Car, sadly. Yeah, I've got some buffering going on my end too, Smoky. My cell phone's doing the same thing. I'm not sure what's going on. It might not be you. It might be me. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I won't keep you guys waiting. Smoky Cop Car says it's Cirrus. Alright, that's the first vote. I say Cirrus too. Why not? We'll do Cirrus next, and then the next GA flight we'll hop back into the Bonanza. Oh, Don T says Beechcraft. Oh boy. Any third votes here in the chat before we close off? Cirrus or the Bonanza? No worries, DJ Gaming. It's all good, man. Have a good morning over there in India. Alright, Beechcraft would be fun as well, says Smoky Cop Car. We're going to go with the Beechcraft Bonanza. So tomorrow we'll do it in the Bonanza. We'll just scoot around the ZFW area and hit up as many Class Deltas as we can. Alright guys, you guys take it easy. See you tomorrow. Have a great night, great morning. You guys take care of yourselves. See ya.